Did I just see something Star Wars that I really liked? Good afternoon, good evening, this is John Paul Wright. I'm coming to you from Tokyo, Japan, and this is my review of the Star Wars Theory Vader fan film. First off, I gotta say, I really liked this, and if you've seen my videos, I'm never like excited, I'm always kind of thinking about things critically, and I really like this. So, there's one little con, and mostly pros. The one thing that I just didn't really like get into was the Emperor. It was fine, he was good, but I just... You know, you have Vader and Palpatine in your head for so long that it's really hard to see anybody else as those characters. And Vader, I think, was pretty damn good. The voice was almost there, not quite, but that was fine. He looked amazing. Just the Emperor didn't quite do it for me, but that was the only little con I had for the most part. Alright, now on to the good stuff, and I'll start from the beginning. The best thing for me was that battle right in the beginning with Vader, and if you guys notice, he holds those lasers in the air, and then when he's done, shoots them back, and they kill the troops from kind of like his forced pushback with that. And the thing I liked about Rogue One was Vader at the end. Vader at the end made Rogue One a lot better for me, because you could look forward to that through the whole movie, and you get that great payoff at the end. And this was, I think, better than that scene with Vader in Rogue One. I've seen the Rogue One scene like 12 times, or 15 times. I've only seen this 3. But, I think this one's better. There's just more to it. He's choking the Emperor. He's, like, battling all these stormtroopers. It's just, there's more to it. And I think he actually beat the scene in Rogue One. That thing with the Force Lightning where he's got, like, the Red Guard in between them both. I mean, that was just crazy good. And I think the actress who played Padme did a pretty damn good job. I mean, yeah, of course, she was different. She's not Natalie Portman. But, she did good. She did good. I didn't see her and be like, oh, you know, could have been better. Her look was right. The sound of her voice was right. I think she was great. And maybe it's just me, but the scenes with Anakin, well, Vader, and Padme were emotional. Even though that, you know, Vader has this mask, and this is the thing that's so great about his character, is even through that mask you could kind of feel the emotion in the character. So when he touched Padme, I got more emotion from that than I've gotten from a Star Wars movie, I think, since the original trilogy and the prequels. When I say the prequels, I mean Episode 3 mostly. And he looked amazing out of costume where he's just got his limbs cut off and that kind of, you know, that just looked great right there. It looked, I think, about as good as Rogue One, again, I have to say. I mean, I've seen Rogue One, like, I don't know, probably 10 times, something like this over the last couple of years, and from what I recall, this looks just about as good as Rogue One there. That's my opinion, at least from my first impression. Then, someplace towards the end of the middle, we have some dialogue between Palpatine and Vader, and dialogue's fine. I think they borrowed a little bit too much characterization from the original trilogy, but it's just a little nitpick. I mean, I don't know, it was fine. And also another tiny nitpick I had was, if you look at the room real closely, looks like there's like a modern lamp from like the 1990s, and, you know, the spaceship looking out of the window didn't quite look like outer space, but I mean, if I take all like the tiny negatives, like the positive stuff just crushes it. It's just way more positive and experienced for me, so I'm stuttering, got a little cold. Sorry, keep going. And, of course, we have a cliffhanger because, from what I understand, this is a series that's going to be continued, or maybe he's putting the whole movie out as a couple of pieces, and we learn that there's a powerful Jedi on Naboo that we're going to see Vader confront, I'm sure, and that's probably going to be a great lightsaber battle, and I'm going to take a wild guess that the lightsaber battle is going to be better than the battle in Force Awakens, and better than the battle in The Last Jedi, because it wasn't much of a battle, it was just Luke dodging things. He dodges Rey's swings, and then he dodges Kylo, so, you know, The Last Jedi comes down to Luke dodging things, basically. So I think we're going to get something better than that this time. Of course, I'm going to link the full feature down below. If you guys haven't subscribed to Star Wars Theory, please subscribe. From what I understand, he took his own money. 100 grand, sometimes I hear more, I'm not sure what it is, at least 100 grand of his own money. And he made this for the fans, for everybody, for his channel too, of course, but it's a win for everyone in the end, so yeah, there's that. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. Community's growing little by little. I do mainstream entertainment, Star Wars, stuff like that. Love to hear your thoughts, and I will see you next time.